Good morning, I'm Clinton Griffiths. The smallest beef cow herd in more than 60 years, coupled with strong consumer demand. What does this mean for cattle producers? CattleFax weighing in at this year's CattleCon in Orlando, Florida. Ag Day's Michelle Rook is just back from that event. Michelle, what's the bottom line here?
Clinton, cattle prices hit record highs in 2023, but with a herd that is now smaller than last year and the smallest in 73 years, will we go back up and retest those highs again this year? CattleFax releasing their projections at CattleCon 2024. The huge correction in live and feeder cattle futures prices in the fourth quarter of 2023 had some in the trade predicting the market highs were in. However, the cattle herd continues to shrink to only 87.2 million head. So what does that mean for prices in 2024? CattleFax releasing their projections at CattleCon 24, including record fed cattle prices.
Fed prices, we look at them this past year in 2023, we averaged 175. We're suggesting we'll average 184 or 185 this year, so about a dime higher.
Good says feeders will also hit all-time highs this year.
Feeder cattle, we would suggest 240 to 250 on an 8-weight is where we'll end up this year, so substantially higher than last year.
While those high animal replacement costs will keep break-evens for the feedlots tight, it's partially being offset by lower corn prices.
They help the cattle feeder immensely from $7 corn down to $4.50 corn. It's taken cost of gains down from the dollar teens to down to close to $1.05, somewhere in there.
And the good news is this market cycle may have a longer tail, not only due to tighter numbers, but a strong economy and consumer demand, plus ample slaughter capacity at packing plants.
If we remember back between 2010 and 2015, we lost quite a few packing plants. Right now we're starting to build more packing plants, so the leverage component will continue to favor the cattle producer longer in this cycle.
Add to that a calf crop that's the smallest in 82 years, and there's more good days on the horizon for cattle producers.
I am more optimistic for 2024, 25, and 26 than I have been at any time in my involvement in the beef industry, because they got to come to us. We're in the driver's seat.
I'm Michelle Rook reporting for Ag Day.
All right, thanks, Michelle. So what do consumers have to say about the beef industry right now? New research shows it could face some softening demand due to several headwinds in 2024, but that demand remains strong. The Beef Industry Review and Consumer Insights report just released at the convention. It shows with a contracting cattle herd, ongoing drought and supply chain issues, the price of beef is expected to rise even more this year. And while shoppers still say beef is a top choice, there has been a modest switch to other proteins, but consumers also continue to rank beef as a top source of protein due to taste and nutrition.
People love beef, especially the U.S. consumer. We know that 70% of the U.S. consumer, which is up 1 point from last year, 70% of all U.S. Consumers eat beef at least one time per week, and 80% of consumers are intending to eat beef at least as much or more than they did the prior year.
Nielsen says the industry is working to reduce barriers for consumers to make them more comfortable with eating beef. That includes more video and recipes to show families there's so much to offer when it comes to beef.
Coverage of the 2024 NCBA Cattle Convention on Ag Day is brought to you by Alltech. Alltech delivers smarter, more sustainable solutions for agriculture. Our diverse portfolio of products and services improves the health and performance of plants and animals, resulting in better nutrition for all.